to another exciting episode of Video Game Bang. Your weekly source for all things video game. Featuring your fearless hosts, Cory, Vincent.
I'm pretty much Microsoft and Marvel. The cans are on. It's when ish gets real. People get shot during the day?
And Aaron Carter.
Buy the armor, I equip it, and it's like pink thong. The guy that delivers vending machine items in my job, he can play it right.
Fill up your Mountain Dew and grab your Doritos. It's time for Video Game Bang.
What is up, pizzas? Cory, Vincent here, and this is Video Game Bang, brought to you by NRG Esports, Antlion Audio, and, how can I forget the big O, Oblivion, Comics and Coffee, coming to Northern California early next year. Wow, it feels good to be back. We had a great holiday season, and now we're kicking it into Christmas time. And Christmas time always gets me in a good mood. I love Christmas, and if we were a Christmas season tradition, he'd be a peppermint mocha. How you doing, Aaron?
The hell is that?
A peppermint mocha. You don't know what that is?
No, it's not a tradition in my family.
Well, your family doesn't live at Starbucks.
Correct.
It's a Starbucks thing.
Very correct. That's a thing for Starbucks?
It's not just Starbucks.
No, it's only Starbucks. Peppermint?
This is a white people thing?
Yeah.
I'm going to burst your bubble right here. I worked for Starbucks for like a year, and peppermint mochas are a year-round thing.
Oh.
They just put them on the menu, highlighted for Christmas.
Are you
Yep.
Wow.
freaking kidding me?
Year-round.
The
Peppermint
veil
mocha
has dropped.
is a thing.
Are you freaking... She'd be the mistletoe. You heard her voice. How's it going, Jessica?
Great. Sorry about smashing your dreams.
You'd,
You know
She would just
you've been
dangle over
demoted.
doorways?
Damn it.
She's not mistletoe anymore. She's poison ivy.
Wow.
And not the cool one from Batman.
Wow.
She's the one that gives you a rash.
well, how does that a Christmas?
Shut up, Aaron. Because
Wow.
I got poison ivy one Christmas, and now it's tied to memory.
Geez,
So
some parents didn't love you. So they give you poison ivy?
yeah, well, they didn't give me poison
Instead
ivy.
of coal,
I was
it was extra bad.
I had just gotten a dirt bike, so we went out to the roughage, they call it, to
roughage, okay.
ride the dirt of bikes around.
Uh-huh.
And there's poison ivy around.
Ew.
Yeah.
Just don't crash. Moral
Was
of the
that
story.
in Sacramento?
They laced the ribbon with poison ivy.
That's horrible.
He would be a gingerbread man and
Aw.
live in a
That's the-
gingerbread house.
It's the best
Aw.
out of
I
everybody.
take it.
I love
That may
gingerbread.
be the best intro he's ever
I
given me.
I get a year-round thing, and
Yeah.
she gets
She
a
gets
leaf.
poison.
Yeah,
I
right.
hate to burst your bubble, but they sell gingerbread men all year round.
Did you guys know? Did you know that poison ivy, or it's not poison ivy, mistletoe is actually a parasite?
I did know that. It's a
It
fungus
sucks
that
the life out
kills
of
trees.
Yeah, trees.
I know there's some actually on my tree out there in the front yard.
I don't know why it looked like I'm going to see it. Oh, yeah, I could see that
Yeah, the
behind the curtain.
mistletoe.
I'm very excited that it's Christmas time. This time of year sneaks up on me all the time. But it's like we're in that hustle in between Thanksgiving and Christmas, and things are going to be moving super fast for VGB. One of our favorite new traditions, the Sac Gamer Sexpo, is coming up. If you want more interest on that, if you want to learn more and get involved, buy your tickets now. Go to www.com.
Nobody ever goes to
Nobody puts in
www.
No, that's not true.
Is that outdated?
My grandpa does it.
Well, your grandma.
And it drives me
is-
insane.
Yeah.
Go to. Okay, so you go up to www. Yeah, you just do that though.
No, you don't.
Are we past that?
We're way past that.
HTTP:
Most
No,
of the time,
HTTPS. Because it's secure
Colon.
connection.
most of the time, I don't even put that. I just type in the website in the search
You
bar
just type
and then
in
Google
butts,
searches
and there
it.
it is.
Well,
All the butts.
Yeah.
Well, we'll go to just Sac Gamer Sexpo. Type that into your URL bar, no spaces. Sac Gamer Sexpo.
Yeah, you're going to get something.
It takes you right to the website. I'll
No,
do it
it
right
does.
now. I don't have a virus
You're
yet.
going to have
Is it
dash
Sac
sex.
Gamers?
No, it's gamers is the word.
Expo.
And then
Expo.
Expo.
Sac
He's
Gamers
just- yes.
Expo.
Well, there's that.
But you're going to have people putting a dash between gamer and then.
Not what I was promised.
It's I love this event. It's going to happen on December 11th, 2016.
It's a Sunday, right?
It is on a Sunday. It's going to be the day after our Christmas party.
Interesting.
So if you want to see me very hungover, that's the place to be.
Will everybody be wearing glasses then, like me? Is that what's going on?
I'm going to need to borrow a
No,
pair.
because I'm not repeating.
Good
I'm
for
not
you.
repeating
Good for you,
last
sir.
year.
Good for you.
Especially if we have a con the next day.
They're going to have a real-life Nintendo PlayStation
I saw that.
that's going to be there to check out.
I saw that.
Like, no joke, this was the prototype when Nintendo was going to work with Sony to make the console. So if you want to see a real-life Nintendo PlayStation, go to the Set Gamers Expo. As long as they have Andre Meadows is going to be there. Austin Lockwood, he's another YouTuber. David Hellman, Katie Wilson, who does a lot of awesome videos with Gamer Kingdom or Kingdom Geek, I think. And game developers, local game developers. So even if you're like a guy who's in the area who wants to learn more about making video games, there's going to be panels there on how to get your ideas out there, where to start, how to create a team. So it's good. It's very healthy for young indie developers out there as well. Our friends Sean Long and Rich Alvarez are also on the guest list. So it's going to be good. And check out the website, Sat Gamers Expo. We're going to do more promotion. We have some very unique plans lined up for this event, better than we've did it last year. If what we have in mind comes to fruition, you have to go.
You have to.
I don't know if unique is the word that I, would say. Like, unique. I don't know if that's good.
Well, yeah, we might get arrested.
Oh, no.
They might throw us out.
Well, we won't.
You went to the wrong Sax
Somebody
Gamers
will.
Expo.
Right.
He's taking this a little bit too hard. This is the con where I think we had the best Q&A session ever from last year.
Yeah.
Oh, SWAT Cats.
Yeah.
This is a SWAT
was
Cat
the SWAT
con.
Cats one.
I'm so excited. I hope he's there again. I want to talk about
Oh,
SWAT
yeah. He's
Cats
going to be
so
front
bad.
row center.
So
Front row
bad.
center.
I want to ask him if did it come out? Did they remake it?
No, they haven't remade
Oh.
it. He's going to be disappointed.
Yeah, I want to get his thoughts.
But he
It's
still
gonna be
has his poster of Kelly Briggs in the...
Bring a
his
connection
room.
so we can hook up to the
Yeah.
TV.
Do you think she was hot? I mean, the guy nailed it. Like, legitimately. I wish him well. I really hope, of all the things, the goodies that I hope show up to the Set Gamers Expo this year, I really hope to see him.
Well,
Yeah.
you might.
He needs to be on the guest list.
Oh, wow. He is there. The Kelly
He
Briggs
is
enthusiast.
the guest list.
He
Yeah.
is the con.
I think we should at least get him to... Oh, man. Look at the timing.
Wow.
So good.
Horrible.
Oh, I
Does it feel
love
like it's getting worse?
Horrible.
Instead of
It
getting worse?
is. It is.
that is, of course, the Whatcha Playin theme song, which is in no way pre-planned or premeditated. The podcast gods just shine down, smile their bright faces upon us, and bless us with the longest-running segment we have on the show. Of course, you guys know I do keep tally of the points. Jessica is doing really good.
Woo!
And from what I think, she's going to take the lead over Aaron this week.
Oh.
Wow.
Because,
Interesting.
yeah, Webb, you got to step it up, bro.
Negative
Which is funny
points.
because Jessica and I, for the most part, have usually been playing the same game.
It's the presentation, though, man.
Is it?
It really comes down to presentation.
I dye my hair blonde next week.
Do it.
Well, there
I'll
you
bring you
go.
a wig.
I will give you 7 million points.
No,
Jeez.
because the last time I did something for the show, it backfired on me.
Yeah, that is true.
So,
Was that the kiss thing?
No, he put pink on his face, or
Yeah, it was that
lavender or
cloud
whatever.
Oh, Lumpy Space Princess.
Yeah.
my face was so red for like a week.
It's because you use the crappy stuff.
Well, because I'm cheap. Let's play the game.
We'll start out with you.
I've been playing Portal.
Portal 2.
Nope.
Regular Portal.
Regular Portal.
Really?
Is this your first playthrough?
Yes.
And how do you feel?
I like it. It was for the first few like levels, I guess you could call them. I was kind of like, this is it. I'm kind of blowing through it. Then around what is it, 18 out of 19. I was like, all right, I'm stuck. How the hell do I do this? I had to break out the YouTube.
You went to a YouTube
I
tutorial.
went to a YouTube tutorial, and then
Negative points there. Negative points.
negative points there.
Yeah. Gosh, you're doing so well, too. Keep going. Don't let me
So-
distract you.
Now I'm past. I'm in like after I'm trying to escape right now, and I know I'm lost because I'm in a room where I can't create any portals. So I gotta try and figure out how to get back to where I was.
Okay.
And, I like it. It's a fun game.
Go figure.
It's a good
You know,
one,
there's
man.
a reason why like everybody is nuts about portal guns and those turrets.
That's what I'm telling you. I'm
yeah.
filling in gaps of knowledge. Jessica has me filling in comic book gaps of knowledge. Aaron has me filling in cultural talk.
There you go.
Just say black.
No, that's a good one.
No,
say it.
That's very good.
Cultural-
Cultural.
Just say you
Gaps of
you
knowledge.
missed a few
Yeah.
things
It's
when you lived in
universal.
Foothill
It
Farms.
is
It's universal.
It's universal.
And then
yes.
I'm also filling in gaming gaps of knowledge.
The ghettos of Foothill Farms didn't get you up to par when it came to movies.
They didn't.
I mean,
Yeah.
those movies, they just need to be re-shown in movie theaters all over the U.S. again. And Russia.
You should open up that business,
Yeah.
Aaron. I
Why,
encourage
why
you.
specifically Russia?
This is a time where we need
It's a
to
time.
show.
Russia needs.
Yes, Russia needs House
They
Party
needs
1.
this.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Well, that's a good one. That is very good. Once you move to Portal 2, you have to hit me up so we can run through the co-op campaign.
Yeah.
Because they made those puzzles so much cooler where they flipped it on its head where you need 2 people to get through the levels.
I saw it in the settings. I can set it so I can do more than just 2 portals on one time.
That must be a new thing.
Maybe
And
it's just in case you don't have any friends. Then you can still play the
Damn.
levels.
Lonely Portal.
Bringing the truth, though. She's bringing the
Wow.
truth.
Could be.
Yeah.
What do you think of the humor in that game? I think that's one of the things that was, like, everyone loved. Is
Oh.
the sense of humor.
It's freaking hilarious. My favorite one was when it's one of the earlier puzzles, and you find out about how, like, if you put a portal up high, put a portal down low, jump down, and then the momentum will carry you across. And then it explains it all in science talk, and it goes, in layman terms, speedy thing goes in, speedy thing comes out.
Yeah. No, it's
Yeah.
good.
I was cracking.
GLaDOS is an icon.
Yeah.
And then did you buy this in the Steam sale?
I did. So I got Portal combined. They were $4.84. It was a bundle.
Nice.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Nice.
So it's not too late, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to play the damn game, it's not too late. That game is one that really stands the test of time.
It does.
Yeah. Paid for by Portal.
Yeah.
Aaron, what have you been playing?
I have been playing No Man's Sky.
So excited for this.
Oh my God! Mind blown! What the hell, man? What's next? Destiny?
So, no.
Oh man, I hope that comes.
Jason
Yeah, no,
Crisp,
that
what
will
the hell?
never. That's not going to happen. So here's the thing. We talked about an update that was going to arrive.
You
on-
two-faced liar.
No, because and you can even go back to the stream and see the beginning. I explained the whole thing. So we talked about an update on the Weekend Bang that was coming out that was supposed to
The
revamp
Foundation.
the foundation, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So the next day I wake up and I like to peruse my video game news to stay in the know, and it was like, hey, we dropped the foundation today. And I was like, oh, cool, the foundation's out. Let's see what they wanted to do with this game. So I look up the foundation. I look at all the updates that happened. They have a 6-minute video, and I was like, okay, now they have some sort of game here. They have their I can see kind of their vision.
What did they add?
So they added portal. I mean, not portal. They added base.
Portal
make
guns.
portals?
Yeah,
You can't.
they actually. I mean, in a way, they do actually have portals.
Can you name a
Yeah.
game that wouldn't be better with the addition of a portal gun? I think that's a really freaking hard thing to do.
Tetris.
No,
No,
because then you'd
no,
get save your ass. Like
Yeah.
it'd be the easiest game ever. All right,
Like,
continue.
shit.
So I looked at the video. Base building. You can upgrade your base with different aliens
I
to
ha-
do
I have it
different
in the story
research. Okay,
news too,
so we'll definitely get into it. But it was enough for me to be like, okay, let me see how much this game is. And I went into it saying, if this game is $59.99, not buying it. But Black Friday and
Cyber Monday,
it's on sale. It was half off.
Right.
So I was like,
Dang.
oh, now it's worth the money.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
With the update and the price drop.
yeah,
that's-
update, price drop. Let me give it a shot. So I do. I download it, only $35. And I go into it and play on the newest mode they have, which is hardcore mode.
The survival.
Our survival, yeah, swindled right off the bat. Already swindled by these people, these lying tricksters.
They
open
got
up
you.
the
You're not
game-
happy, huh?
They got me. No, I wouldn't say I'm not happy. But their survival mode is not survival mode. It's endurance mode, basically. So instead of adding features that would make... So like when you play Fallout, there's a survival mode on the Fallout Vegas. You have to watch where you sleep. You have to sleep. You have to drink like a normal human being type of thing. When you don't play survival mode, none of that stuff matters. You don't have to look at that stuff.
You
They
just
don't-
run around.
Yeah.
Do what you want.
On this one, they don't add anything to make it like survival. They just increase the difficulty and the damage and lower your resources. That's all they do. So they're just
It's just hard mode.
yeah, it's just a hard mode. So I was like, this isn't survival. Like No.
Are there enemies that like you have to kill?
No.
Nothing attacks you?
So
There are,
the
yeah.
alien life forms. Well, I haven't hit the space yet, but on survival, quote unquote, the aliens that you find, the animals you find on the planets, are more aggressive. But I didn't run into that. My whole thing was the environment was just more harsh. It was always cold, or it was always too hot.
Well, and it also depends on too what planet you started on, because that can have an effect too.
Started on 2 different planets.
Did you start naming everything?
I did start naming things.
You got bored.
I haven't named one thing in that game.
But after I named like my 4th thing, I was like, oh, okay, whatever. So finally, I played on the normal mode, and I got a better understanding of how the game works and everything like that. But after a while, I haven't even got off the first planet yet. After a while, I was just like, all right, I know what I'm getting myself
Interesting.
into.
So
I'll come back
you've put
to
me
it.
at a quandary here as far as what you're playing goes, because I want to give you bonus points for stepping out of your comfort zone and trying something new, but I also want to give you major negative points for being a fucking hypocrite.
That's not a
So,
hypocrite. No,
I'm kind of torn.
I don't believe I've ever said I won't buy the game,
I
Wait,
think the two
question.
things.
but I
Go
know
ahead.
I've said I
Webb?
won't buy it at a full
Will
price.
his negative points put him behind me?
And there's not enough. Damn.
Well.
You are behind. You're gonna have to dye your hair blonde, and then maybe.
That's
No, the whole thing is it dropped down to the price it should have been.
That's
from the
true.
beginning.
That's true.
How much was it? $20?
It was only
35.
35. It was 35.
35 is reasonable.
Not as bad.
20 would be ideal. I agree.
And
it should have
it's-
been on sale for 20.
Yep.
Yeah.
Came out at 35.
And
Yeah.
other places did have it lower. I saw somebody, because when I was streaming it, people were already posting in the chat like, "Oh, GameStop only has it for $22," or this place has it for So it's been posted up, cheaper.
Was it worth $35?
I don't think you're far enough in it.
I don't think I'm far enough to give it.
And for reference, we talked about this a little bit on the weekend show. It did say that the foundation is laying the foundation for future updates that'll bring even more playability.
Is that why it's
Yeah.
called the Foundation?
Yeah. and
Yeah.
Points to Jessica for figuring that one out.
for what they've done so
Wow.
far, or if you look
That's
at it,
blatant favoritism.
if you go to the trailer, you can definitely see that they're moving in a positive direction with the game.
That's good.
Yeah.
So, like, if they drop and say, "Well, now we have multi-man ships,"
Holy crap!
then
You can do stuff with friends.
yeah.
Do
You
think
go
Sean
conquer
Murray's gonna
planets
just be
together.
Like, no, that is one thing
But
that
see-
we're not going
Stop
to
it.
do.
Here's the thing:
I hate friends.
in that trailer,
I hate having friends.
in that trailer, it's not Sean Murray talking at all. As before,
Did they
previously,
assassinate him?
no, I hope not.
They just said no. You're not
previously
gonna talk anymore.
previously before all this stuff, it was always Sean Murray. Any update that come up, he's tweeting, he's talking about it. Now it was just generic voice lady, like in the Foundation update. And so,
Because everybody's like, we've heard you
Yeah.
before.
and
You
so
lied.
You're a
Sit on the throne
liar.
of lies.
I'll see how I like it.
That
the
brings
more I
us
play
to
it.
this week's.
Hey, you skipped over me.
Really?
We'll come back to it, but he did a perfect segue.
Oh, okay.
You brain bang, brain bang, brain. You vote on Twitter, then you brain.
Live performance.
What
Ah,
was
you get a
the
little
one
live
today?
performance. There was a brain bang. It was on the Energy
Oh.
Twitter. So if you go to Twitter at EnergyGG, we asked the gamer community, was the No Man's Sky Foundation update being live now? It's getting high praise. Is it going to be enough for you to give it another chance? We had over 1,000 people reply,
Nice.
and 26% said yes. Only 74% said no.
That makes sense.
Only 74%. So
I mean, only 74%.
That's a lot.
That's a majority.
That's winning.
Well,
it's a little lower than I thought, though. I was expecting a 90-10 split.
Well, it was like I saw somebody report that it jumped from like 500 to 8,000 when the update came out of people playing it on Steam.
I can see that because you have this big update that comes out. People are going to want to know, okay, how much better is
but that's
this
still
game?
nowhere close to the like 20,000 on launch day,
Oh, there were more than that.
or like 200 or something. I can't remember.
It was huge. It
But-
was a huge number. Yeah.
So yeah, but I mean, they've already did a bad thing. If they continue to keep updating this game and adding good elements into it, even if the people don't come back, they still made a one hell of
They're
a try.
trying.
And yeah.
They're trying. All right. Well, maybe the people will get swayed over time. Public opinion is known to change.
Yeah, drop your price. That's what I say.
Drop your price.
That'll get me on.
Jessica, what are you playing?
I'm playing Pokemon.
Yes, finally, about damn time, and that's triple bonus points.
Yes.
For Jessica on this one.
So excited.
You know what? Never has anyone joined the cast and then just rose through the rankings. Like you're almost
Jeez.
up to Aaron in points, while Webb is like below people who've only been on the show once or twice.
It's because you're a dick.
Well, there you go. There it is.
I take offense to that because the podcast gods chose me. They came to me in a dream.
I don't
They
believe in
said,
the old
yo,
gods.
here's a webcam.
Instead of believing the old gods,
Are you a
the
scientist?
new gods.
I only
Just
believe
keep
in
it friends.
science. Okay, what are you thinking about Pokemon? We've talked about it the last couple
So
weeks.
fun. Yeah, I watched it be played often, but I didn't have a DS or anything. But for early Christmas present, I got a 2DS, not the 3DS, because the 2DS was crazy cheaper, and Pokemon, and I've been playing it nonstop since. It's
You have
so
it here,
fun.
right?
I do.
Pull it out.
Bam!
Whip it out.
Gross.
I want to see it. I don't think I've ever
Have you
held.
ever seen a 2DS?
I haven't
don't
held
think
a
I've
2DS.
ever seen a
Yeah.
2DS
They're
either.
very archaic. Don't laugh.
It looks like a slice of cheese,
Pizza.
doesn't it?
No, it's like it's
it's like
basically a 3DS except for no hinge.
So how do you close it then?
And you don't. You put it in your little
She literally
case.
just said it's like a 3DS. No, well, how do you close it?
Yeah. I mean, maybe it. I don't know.
You think it's a flap?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh,
it,
look at that. Some custom work.
Yeah,
You're a
I got-
cosplayer, so I would expect no less.
I got Eevee
The
on
custom
my
sticker
DS.
that she hand drew.
No,
Printed. No.
it's from like Hot Topic.
Oh.
3D printed it.
This is dope, though. This is actually pretty cool. And it's for a fraction of the cost, right?
Yeah. Oh, so much significantly less.
Oh, okay.
Like I got it for Christmas, so I didn't actually buy it, but I
pass it
know
around.
That is an
that
early Christmas gift.
Yes, but basically it was so that I don't have to wait a month or more to play the game. But yeah, and then it has like the little stylus, and it's really the same as a 3DS except for no 3D, and I don't do
Where is
3D
the
anyways
stylus?
because I am.
We're examining it like it's.
Well, where's the stylus?
it's
Right there.
right there.
I see. Yeah, okay.
Like it's a piece of alien technology.
It
Yeah,
is. Like,
you know
what
what?
are you?
I do feel like it's easier to hold. Like my hands.
Yeah,
make it
it's
as
really
cramped
nice.
As on my
actually
3DS.
is.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you have been wanting to play Pokemon or any DS game and like you're strapped for cash, get a 2DS because
It's 2D.
there's really not much.
I usually turn my 3D off.
Yeah, and that's what most people say. They're like, yeah, I turn off the 3D. Well, this is the same exact graphics and everything. It's just not 3D.
I can count the amount of times I've actually used the 3D on one hand. And it was usually when I was playing the Mario and Luigi game that came with mine. It was like Brothers in a Dream or something. That would be the worst title ever.
Brothers in a
It
Dream.
was-
Yeah, but it doesn't sound far from what it would be actually.
They marketed it better than I could have, apparently. But, they had very sequences that were meant to be seen on 3D. So I did it, but it gives me a headache.
yeah, it makes me sick.
Yeah. You get Sun or Moon?
I got Sun.
Oh, way more points.
Woo.
You're just mopping it up. Starter?
Litten. Litten, because it's a kitty. Also,
Yeah.
I like fire Pokemon.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I see it. And you're enjoying it so far?
I love it. It's so fun. Like, I leveled up. My Litten is already the final evolution, and I'm only on the second island. Because I've just been catching Pokemon and killing things.
Completionist.
Sheesh.
Yep. No, I'm the Pokedex hoe. That's what I want to do is fill my
Pokedex.
Pokedex.
That's your price, huh?
I don't care about the story. I just want to catch them all.
Hey, girl.
Literally.
You want me to increase that Pokedex?
That's horrible.
But like, I think my favorite part about the game, and it's gonna sound super dumb, is when you can go in the Pokemon refresh and you can pet your Pokemon and feed them.
Okay.
Have you done that?
That is a very overlooked feature that I hope people are actually spending the time to do that.
Like
because
literally, like my he was a Torracat at the time. He was gonna die. Like he was literally gonna die, and he saved himself. He had 1 HP, and literally it was like Torracat like saved
he
himself.
had the will to because he heard your
loves
voice or
you.
something.
Yeah, because he didn't want to fail you or something like
Yeah.
that. Like they love me.
There's
It's
So do they
great.
commit suicide if they
weird.
don't get any pets?
What happens if they lose a battle? Do they like commit like suicide out of shame.
They just
No.
jump off a roof.
But if they
You don't
faint,
deserve to
they have less like friendship points towards you, but it's not significant really, and you can gain them easily. And then like honestly, how much your like Eevee loves you depends what or like
It can
distinguishes-
determine what'll evolve.
Yeah,
into.
what like
Really?
will it be an Espeon? Will it be like whatever? Depends on how
Because
much.
it's like 1,000 more
love him.
EV
But-
evolutions.
She hit the nail on the head. Like, there's performance bonuses in the game. So if the Pokemon really loves you, which I found the easiest way to do it is to go to the Pelagio.
Yeah, and
island
get,
thing,
and
you
get
could-
all the beans and
you-
feed them beans.
You collect the beans. I know. Stick with me, Webb. I know it sounds stupid.
There's a tree
Vegan
that grows
Pokemon.
beans.
You shake a tree and get the rainbow beans, and it will automatically give the Pokemon like 3 or 4 hearts. And when it has that in battle, like after every turn, like it'll look back at you for approval, and then looks back into the fight.
Like it loves you so much, and it's the best thing ever.
It'll clear itself of like status. Like if it's poisoned, it'll be like
It'll be like, I have so much love. This doesn't affect me.
your love cured the poison or something. Like
It's
just,
great.
It says some shit.
I can just see the ones that don't
I
get
love
love.
chat. Chat's like, get the fuck out.
He looks
like, you guys
he
are crazy.
Looks in his Pokeball and it's like
Go
a Venusaur with a
pet
vine
your
around his
goddamn
neck.
Eevee right now, and
Hanging
don't
itself.
tell me it's not the cutest thing you've ever
Or
seen.
it's a Venusaur with like a locket with Cory's face in it.
Right.
Is this new to this
Oh, that's
generation?
all new. That has
Not
to be
all of
new.
it. No,
Yeah.
they've had the thing where you can pet the Pokemon. I don't recall them like actually performing better.
I don't
Because
remember
you
them
pet
loving me.
Or not dying, because literally it was like Torcat didn't want to fail you.
Yeah.
So
There's
he's
I
alive
read,
still.
I read a tweet that someone was battling like the final boss, and he said that his Pokemon was able to tank like 3 or 4 hits, all with 1 HP because
he loves you so
it
much.
survives.
But you tell honest truth that's very close to like the anime
Yeah,
type of thing.
it is.
Yeah.
It's closer to the show, which
Yeah.
is good.
Because it's like they'll just power through something like that, you know, because they
Yeah.
didn't want to fail you. They were so
Because like, how many episodes did Pikachu do that?
exactly
So
takes a
I
beating and
I mean,
Yeah.
when you word it like that, that makes a whole hell of a lot more sense.
Yeah.
Like
I
shaking
gotta
a tree
say-
for rainbow beads.
exactly
to feed them.
Rainbow beans.
you got to give them the rainbow beans. But I gotta say, I did as an adult man, you know, massaging the Pokemon. I have dogs, you know, you just rub them on the head or whatever. But when you're rubbing down a Machop, you know, that looks like a man in a
Yeah.
Speedo,
You're just like, what is this?
it did get a little homoerotic. I'm not going to lie.
Did you see the GIF of somebody doing that?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, they're like, what the hell is this? And it's a GIF of somebody with their stylus rubbing a Machop, and they're rubbing it in like his crotch.
In his no-nos?
Yeah, and you see him just go. He
that,
just throws his head back and closes his
Horrible.
eyes, and then like after a while, he eventually just starts hopping up and down and like laughing. I'm like,
that's horrible.
this is a kid's game.
Not anymore. It isn't.
Okay, well, if you don't think about it like that, it's really cute.
How can you not think
Yeah.
about
But like,
it like
okay,
that?
but then like Eevee, like literally, if you pet her little ears, they move.
Those are cool. That's
If
cool.
you
But
pet her
when
little fur thing,
when
That's, but it's like a humanoid.
Machop looks like a
That's true.
man. And
No, I
he
must say-
wears a thing to cover his, what I'm assuming is a dick. So he's got to have junk in there. It's like a, and my Machop is
You
a
know-
dude. You know,
There's
thing-
female Machops.
I think so.
there's gotta
You
be.
don't think it's just Ken doll down there? You think there's
That's actually part of its skin. Its skin is that color.
Let me know what you guys
In
think
that
in
one
chat.
area.
Are there any other dudes out there rubbing their Machops?
do you ever change it? These
I
are
don't
all
know.
questions I have
I
for the
don't think
Pokemon
so.
world.
I want to know how many guys out there rubbing their Machops.
Although I must say, it was weird. Like petting Litten was absolutely adorable, and now petting his final evolution, I was like, oh, you crazy, because he looks like a wrestler, like a pro wrestler, cat lion thing.
And you guys could be honest. If you were Machoking his chicken,
Oh God!
let us know in the comments.
Stop! You just wanted to say that.
I'm regretting bringing
So
this up.
forced in there, yeah.
Boom!
Horrible.
Machoking the chicken.
Stop it!
That was good. That was
It
good.
was adequate.
Okay, now that you're proud of yourself,
You know
can
what?
we move on?
You know what?
Okay.
Credit where credit's due. Let's compare that to some of your other.
That was
zingers.
gold. That's
Still
gold.
bad.
No,
It's
it was,
still bad.
it's in the gold arena.
Hashtag Machoking the chicken.
Do
Now
I make
it's
that
not
a
too
thing,
far. He had it.
please?
Yeah. Tanked it.
I'm putting it on t-shirts. It's too late. It's already begun. No one else has thought of this. I'm the first one. Now on to the granddaddy. What I've been playing. I've been revisiting an old gem. It was on sale during the Steam sale for $30. I picked it up. GTA 5, the hotness. I love GTA 5 on the PC. I'm like totally wrapped up in the storyline. Online is even fun. And I don't know if this is just the GTA community evolving a little bit, but I'm not just joining and getting murdered like I was before. Like I join and I'll like drive up to someone, honk a few times, and then they'll honk a few times. I jump in their car and then we'll just go on adventures. It's been amazing.
I never heard of people in GTA going on adventures.
What do you mean?
Wait,
You know,
hooker
they went,
adventures?
right? They went to the island to get the rainbow beans. From the
Yeah,
tree.
yeah.
Yeah.
So they can
And
put
then
their
Machoke
Pokemon
the-
Except for in
together.
GTA 5, it's
Machoke
meth.
the chop. Yeah.
Poke bags of meth.
Rainbow
Is that
meth
what they do? Yeah.
out of trees.
I wouldn't put it past them.
I really wish you guys were back on this one again because it started reminding me of the good old days that we would have on GTA 5, Red Dead Redemption,
Which I got.
on an inferior.
I have it on the PlayStation 4.
You know, this is one I would buy on the console though because I play this one with a controller. Games with a cover system, for some reason in my head, I just associate it with controller. I tried to play Gears with keyboard and mouse. The new Gears didn't work. I tried to play GTA 5 keyboard and mouse, and I just couldn't do it. You can see what other players are using, and it's pretty split. You know, some people are using controllers, some people are using keyboard and mouse. I think for driving, it's way better on the controller.
I would hope so, yeah. It
Yeah.
doesn't seem like a keyboard is...
You know, because not that GTA 5 mechanics were as bad as they were in older GTAs, but still, the controller is just the way to be. So, if you guys out there listening to the podcast are still playing GTA on the PC, be my friend.
Oh, wow.
Find me on Twitter at What's Up Pizzas. Send me a message saying let's be friends and go on adventures. We'll find rainbow beans of meth. And yeah, we'll have a good time. I think that was a good round. I mean, Jessica definitely won the day.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I'm so surprised. I didn't see that
Petting my
coming.
Well, just like the points, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It matters.
Matters to
Says
me.
the one winning.
I know, right?
My theme song's always like. I don't know if that's good or not. It's just more of a statement of fact.
I just need to go back and find out the real name of your segment.
Webb smelling like booze.
Wow.
All right, what we got, Webb?
Oh man. So first off, we have the update
Yes.
of
yes.
No Man's Sky that I wanted to get into because waking up on Sunday
Mm-hmm.
and seeing that the update was at the highlight. It was seeing the message from you saying, "Look, so this happened."
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, "What the hell? Up is down, down is up. What is going on here?" So No Man's Sky got an update on Saturday, which is so funny or on Sunday because we were talking about it Saturday night.
Yeah.
And on Saturday night, we knew nothing.
Nothing
They
at
didn't
all.
announce it or anything
They
until it
didn't
just
announce
happened.
it.
Nope, they just
Wow.
kind of boom.
Boom.
Yeah, there you
And
go.
then they just kind of stepped back.
Yeah.
So version 1.1, also known as the Foundation Update, introduces 3 different rule sets: the ability to build bases, save points, new technology, and other important items, such as cargo freighters, and some smaller additions and improvements to the game.
Mm-hmm.
So just short bullet list, there are now 3 different game modes, like we talked about before. Normal, creative, and survival. And it kind of reminds me more of anything that is Minecraft.
Yeah,
It's
once
kind of
once
like
you said
Minecraft.
like the names of the different modes, I thought Minecraft.
Only difference is
creative.
2 of those are just 2 different difficulties, and 1 is just a creative.
What
mode.
is creative? Do you just like?
You get it's like
Unlimited
Minecraft.
resources.
It's unlimited resources. I don't
But
think there's
do
anything
all
that
the
attacks
things
you.
that you would normally like if you name something? Is it still there?
That's the thing I would like to know. I haven't even
Like, is it a
explored.
separate thing?
I haven't even experimented with that.
Because
that's a good question.
Minecraft is
I don't
kind of
know.
like a separate thing.
Yeah,
like,
because-
survival mode versus like creative.
Yeah, you can't go to the same spot and like see
Yeah.
what you built. Yeah, that's a good question. I probably I would
Because
say
that would
that's-
just, I feel like, be cheating essentially.
Yeah, because if you are on like a hostile planet and you go forget this creative mode, and
Yeah.
then you're safe, and then you build what you want to, and then go back,
Yeah,
like,
that's like, well, who knows? Whatever. Maybe that's like easy. Survival's like hard.
and then normal
Regular
is
is
just,
regular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Players can establish home bases, which are used for shelter, storage, and alien technology.
Can you travel
research.
back to it?
Yes.
You can. That's the interesting thing.
like that.
Players can farm crops, including new plants and resources, which is cool because so you could go up to space stations and you can hire aliens in the space stations to do your stuff for you. Run your ship, or not run your ship, or run your cargo
They basically
freighter,
do, yeah, I mean.
and then run your base.
So
and they
can
develop
other
resources.
people like
No.
No, they can't like
You already
destroy
said
your base.
other
No,
people.
hang on.
No. Okay.
Technically,
So like if I my sole mission in this game was to find Aaron's base and destroy it, could I do that?
Not with that enthusiasm. I'll tell you what.
theoretically, yes,
Okay,
but
doing it.
she's like, screw everything.
Screw Pokemon. All I gotta do is find your base.
Come find
We,
it.
we see her in a week. It's just bloodshot eyes and like bags. Under
Where
her
is he? There are so many planets.
There is
That's
a
the thing.
lot of plans.
That's the thing. So theoretically, you could, but the problem is that it's because it's the size of the actual universe. It would take you umpteen billion years.
But you could theoretically at
Literal.
least find somebody's base
You could
and pee all over it.
The
Yes.
thing is, with this
mark the territory.
with this update, since it is the foundation, what I'm
Yeah.
really hoping that they move towards, of course, the multiplayer, because with the update of building your own base and stuff like that, people can build a full city.
Right.
And
Well, yeah, you're
and
right.
then theoretically, you can create if they build it big enough, if they say get a planet, then you have a giant hub where people can populate to.
If they can find it.
If they can find
That's
it,
the thing.
but that'd be with you know how excited I would be if there was a theory or if there was a rumor or something floating around in the community that there's this planet that's a giant hub for everybody.
Oh, I guarantee that's going to happen.
Like that would just be the goal. Like, okay, I can
I
make
need
it
to find
there.
the hub.
There's new technology that's always being developed there. You know, there's resources.
Can you lock your base?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know if you can or not.
Like I would just be so paranoid that someone was gonna find my base.
Well, it's not Star Citizen. It's not like you have to pay real money dollars for it.
It needs still that objective beyond get to the center of the damn universe.
So okay, you are still on the first planet.
Yes.
There is another objective. I don't know how deep it is because I started playing when the update came out. I picked it back up because I wanted to see what this was all about.
Okay.
But you played it before.
And I
You're on
played
the
it
PC,
before.
right?
I'm on the PC.
Okay.
And so you could follow two different paths. You could follow the Atlas path, I think. It's some sort of red orb, or you can follow something else. So that is an objective. And as you go further in, you're doing things for that objective.
Okay, because I followed the Atlas or the
Right.
Yeah.
So I think it's
There's
on
one to like go your own path or something.
right.
Like that. Yeah,
I think it's on like the third warp. You end up finding a secondary space station in that star system.
Uh-huh.
And that actually, you go there and you get more information about the Atlas. You actually see the Atlas.
Is there another thing? Because I was playing, of course, I'm learning languages
Mm-hmm.
there. Is there a library for me to go back to see my languages, the words that I've learned and stuff like that?
I want to say yes,
Because I haven't seen
but
it.
I don't know for sure.
One was stupid, was like, you just learned the Korvac word for Korvac.
Yeah.
So what the hell was I
Yeah.
using before then?
Cory and I, we didn't start in the same system, but we started in the same area because we both had Valkeen as the first alien species.
It's Viking.
And
It's just
it's Viking.
yeah.
And that was the dumbest thing is
Yeah.
you just learned the Valkeen word for Valkeen.
Yeah, and I was like, all right, whatever. What was I calling them before?
Wait, what?
I didn't understand. What would I call these aliens before
Oh,
if
yeah.
I didn't know the
You
word
didn't know
for
it
it?
was yeah. You just said the
Like-
Valkeen.
You're just
It's
like,
like, don't I already know it?
Maybe you just didn't know how to pronounce it properly. Like you were like.
So now you know how to
you're
pronounce
it. Now you know how to pronounce it.
pronunciation
What else we got,
noob.
Webb?
So yeah. So anyway, so that was the update. Sean Murray did break his silence.
Yeah, for a
and
long
said,
time.
if you have lived our lives for the last months, you know how meaningful this is. Here's update 1.1. That was his first tweet since August 18th when the game launched.
Yeah, exactly.
Sony
kept him quiet.
That's crazy.
I'm
all
excited
right.
for the future of it, though.
Overwatch's Oasis map adds a new threat.
Sandworms?
No,
Oh,
cars.
okay.
So it's a control map, and it's set in like a more suburban area, kind of like what's that New Baini? I don't know. I never know how to pronounce it.
Biome?
Noombai.
Oh,
Thank you.
Noombai. Oh, I just call it Wakanda every time.
Wakanda. And
Because it's something from Africa.
Terrible.
but the difference is that there's actual moving cars on this level,
And they can kill you.
and they can kill you.
Okay.
Wait, what mode is this on? Did you say?
Just regular,
Just always?
standard
Regular old.
control
Wow.
point. Yeah. There's also jump pads, so you can get on these and maneuver around the area a lot better.
What
Interesting. I
part of
didn't
the world
see
is
these.
it?
Only in that map?
Only in that map.
I didn't see those. So basically, we were shooting a video for an NRG content piece we have coming out, hopefully before the update goes live. And we took one of the new guys to the team. His name's Numlocked. And he was playing the new Symmetra on the new map. And just kind of doing best practices, seeing how it went, and then giving his feedback at the end on, these are the choke points immediately you'd probably want to go to, and here's where this character you probably won't want to pick Symmetra on this one. So we only got to play through 3 of the maps, and I didn't see any vehicles or anything.
Really?
It's only on the one map, though. Did you do that one map?
The Oasis map.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it was Oasis, and you know how they work the map. So we were playing Oasis, but there was like 3 different versions of the map that we went to. So maybe we didn't see all of them.
Maybe. Because I was watching a video. I didn't see the jump pads in the video, but I saw the cars. And yeah, you stand in front of the car, you're gonna get hit, and it's one shot kills you. Which I can just imagine how many times we're gonna see like a Lucio boop somebody into traffic.
Boop.
And
So
get
is
the
it
hit.
like one road that has the cars, or is it like
They just
all throughout?
They just showed the one road.
I hope it's only one road, because that would suck if you like don't like if it's a road that you normally like wouldn't think that a car would be on, and
Right.
it just
Well,
takes
and
you
that's
out.
why they added the jump pads, because
And
you
guy was
using the
texting.
jump pads avoid.
They're all texting.
They're all
yeah.
just texting.
They're drunk driving.
Terrible.
Oh,
man.
Here's the one thing too. Like, I don't know when this update's going to go live, but like MLG Vegas is about to go on, and I know that our Overwatch team is boot camping really hard. Like, they're playing for hours and hours every day, and like when this update goes live, is it just going to completely change the game up? Should you be practicing?
I feel
on
like
PTR?
it's gonna make that level
If you can,
be like a
PTR.
high, level. Like everybody's gonna go to the buildings and rooftops and stuff to avoid the traffic.
Yeah.
That's what I can
Oh,
see
you
happening.
think it's turning into
It'll be like a sky kind of level.
if
sort
you
of thing.
can. I mean, like
I haven't even seen it.
I don't know
yet.
if the
Is
cars
there-
are that big enough of a threat though. Like if it's
That's the
one
thing.
road, then you could avoid that.
I think it'd be kind of
road.
dumb if it was just one road though. Cause
But
then
if
you
it
just
was,
avoid
like,
the area, but
the whole
if it was
thing.
the whole,
then,
if it
like-
goes through the whole city.
I think Reinhard should be able to stop the cars if he has a shield up.
They're like, nope, cars are God
He
mode.
can't beat model. Yeah,
Cars are
these
God.
OP cars.
OP cars, man.
Oh
man.
There's a new goddess coming out on Smite. Aaron, are you aware of this one, or have you completely fallen off the Smite train?
Talking about Nike?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Nike out yet?
I don't know if
The
she's
Nike
out
god?
yet.
So
Well,
Nike
yeah.
is based off of a Greek god.
Yeah.
It was
Oh,
based off
okay,
of
so not
Hermes.
like the sports brand.
No.
Yeah, no, the sports
Yeah,
brand,
the sports brand
was
is
based,
based
off
off
of-
this
okay.
goddess
Okay,
Nike,
yeah.
who's like the goddess of champions.
The swoosh and everything.
Yeah, she's got all she has is a giant swoosh. No,
Oh.
No.
I thought maybe that was like part of her lore.
No.
No.
Well, I guess they're not as cool as I thought they were.
But they are expensive.
I don't.
It's
I'm
not a
not
check mark, it's a swoosh.
I'm not sure if she's out yet.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah,
she's
actually,
out.
I think
Is
she
she?
is.
I haven't played
Actually,
it, so I don't
new
know.
Smite
in
Soul.
Smite Wings of Victory 2.23 patch notes for November 30th, and that means Worlds for Smite again are going to be first week of January, I believe. And
Perfect for my birthday.
really?
Yeah.
All right, I had to weasel that one in there. Huh?
Yeah.
So with this big event, like this is it. Like this is season 2 or 3 championship. I can't remember the season,
I
but
think it's 3.
if this new god is in play, like how is that going to change it up? And is it fair to bring it in right here at the very end?
Is she the Sombra of Overwatch?
Yeah, I was gonna say Overwatch did that, and you saw a South Korean player first day whip out Sombra, got killed in 24 seconds, but he still did it. I wonder for how many.
I don't think
we're
they'll
gonna
do
see.
that.
You don't
No,
think they're gonna do that
because
with Smite?
you're locked in on Smite.
True.
You're
That's
not,
true. That's a
yeah,
good point.
You're locked
That's
in. Nobody's going to do that.
that's a setting factor.
Nobody's going to do that.
And balancing is never 100% when these characters first come out. So they have to be ready to put any broken patches or to slam a ban on the character.
They should just be like, all right, sorry guys, nobody can use it. for a
Gentleman's
month."
agreement. Yeah.
No, I'd say do it because it's a giant risk. You have no idea. It could be high risk, high reward, or just
Could be.
high risk.
Yeah,
and
but I
just
think you
fail
should wait till
hard.
after the season. Like even like imagine basketball.
Maybe the games are like, let's see what happens.
There could be that. But
Take this, yeah.
but in basketball, let's say the whole season was played normal, and then on the championship game, they're like, we're just going to throw in a 4-point line. Here's the 4-point line, guys. Go ham with that.
I don't know if that's
And
the
raise the
same
hoops.
thing.
That's
It's like if
kind
you're
of the
putting
same thing.
No, it's like saying you're putting in like a random player that's never played before. That's what that is. That,
No, because it affects.
Yeah, actually,
Oh,
that's
okay.
Because if you're putting in a 4-point line, we know we just shoot from the 4-point line. We can do that. Look at freaking Steph Curry shooting from half court all the damn time. Like, we know that's a guaranteed 4 points. This
Yeah.
new guy that's on the bench, we don't know what he's going to bring to the table. He could be really good. He could be really bad.
high risk, high reward. Yeah.
You're welcome,
Well.
everybody. Mazel tov.
We'll see how that goes. It's just an interesting thing because we all love updates, but just when they let them in, and like it would be fine to
Well,
put the
I don't
character
think the
out.
developers are gearing towards professional like esports. Like they.
Oh, no, they
gearing-
are now. Oh, yeah, they got to
think
be.
so. Like
That's like the number one
Yeah.
advertising.
They got to, yeah.
and that's the interesting thing too. Is like because
but not all
Smite
the players
is-
are esports players. Like the majority of players are just average Joes.
right, but Smite. I mean, Smite is the Smite Championship. That is a developer-run championship, right? So
High
it's
Res runs the league.
Maybe they're all
interesting
just
that
trolling
they would-
everyone.
Maybe it's interesting that they would drop that out with that knowledge. It kind of could throw a wrench in their tournament.
Yeah, who knows? All right, what's next, Webb?
All right, so Marvel vs. Capcom 4. We saw the image last week. I believe we talked about it on the Saturday show.
Again, yes, we did.
Revealed to be fake.
It's real.
Over the says 54% of the internet.
This is why we do follow-ups.
Over the
So
past,
we have a retraction, everybody.
We have a retraction.
Well, here's the thing. Like, we all want to believe this so bad that a guy came out who had,
Yeah.
like, proof that he was the one who made that 4 that we reported on, and that he created that image and released it on Reddit, and was saying, I didn't think it was going to blow up. It was just kind of for
Bullshit.
funsies. And, the internet made it huge. And so this is me coming out to say,
I'm sorry.
it's not going to happen. Don't get your hopes up. But we all want to believe it so bad that other sources, and I think either major online sources that are supposed to be credible, are reporting that it's still going to happen, or that there's going to be an announcement this weekend at PlayStation Experience.
It's crazy.
I
Yeah,
want to know. This is a learning experience. Everyone here, everyone who's listening, everyone on Twitch, this is a learning experience. Look how the leak went out. Someone came out, said it was fake, but other people are still saying it's real. I'm so curious. I want to know so bad this weekend if this gets announced.
Everything that's on the internet, I'm just skeptical about. Like no matter what, skeptical about it
Skeptical
until I see like
so.
something
Rightly
incredibly,
so, yes.
incredibly like.
Well, it's interesting too because they're
Legit.
talking about. So the sources are still saying, "Nope, that's happening." They're bringing up the topic of the X-Men and like Deadpool and all these other properties that Marvel doesn't really have the rights to, and they're saying, "Well, you're not going to see them in the game."
They didn't have the rights to them before.
Yeah, I know. We've had crossover. We've had these characters crossing over in the video game universe for years.
That's,
It's just always been movies. Because
Yeah.
look, we got X-Men or the entire Marvel Ultimate Alliance
Right.
series was giant crossovers. So
The Ultimate Alliance.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
Marvel
Yeah,
Ultimate
yes,
Alliance.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
you had
yes,
Wolverine,
yes, yes, yes.
Iceman.
I was about to say that was all Marvel. What are you talking about? But no, yeah,
No, I'm talking
Marvel
about.
and Star Wars.
X-Men. Yeah.
So I think the Marvel contract with Disney might make things hazy because
Yeah.
since Disney has had Marvel, we haven't had a crossover game to that magnitude.
I just wanted to see it go back to the old graphic style.
Oh, and they're
You
saying
want sprites
Oh heck yeah!
on that game?
Heck yeah.
Why don't
It
you just
was-
play the old ones?
It was way better when it had sprites as opposed to
But you don't
the-
even play the old ones.
But they were... No, I played the old ones. I
no,
used to
you
play
do,
them.
but then play those ones. They still exist.
No, I want a new updated roster with those graphics.
You don't need it.
They're saying,
Play.
you can.
What's that hack called? The one that you can put.
Mugen?
Yeah, get a Mugen mod.
No,
just play
I want to
Mugen.
license an actual...
You want to be legit.
Exactly.
You want the legit.
You
If
want
they're going to put
legitness,
the
yes.
time and effort and energy into it, you know they're going to make it modern.
It's gonna be
That's-
third person.
Right.
Over the
real
shoulder.
real
You
time
know,
shit out of
There's
you.
only one market they can like market the sprites to. Like all of the kids who are gonna go out and buy the game are gonna be like, "This looks old and gross."
I guarantee those hardcore fighting fans definitely like the sprites. I mean, it's,
Maybe if it was like an option, like turn on sprite mode.
that'd be too
Oh.
difficult for them to do that. That'd be way too difficult for them. to do
But
that.
yeah, no,
No.
they're gonna make it modern because all the kids like modern
If Capcom's got their
shenanigans.
name on it, there's zero chance it's going to go back to sprites. They're going to use the same engine, more than likely, that they got Street Fighter on, or something similar
Probably,
to
yeah.
it. You know, with the exaggerated graphics from
Boobs.
the Marvel series. Yeah, exaggerated boobs. Capcom does boobs right.
Wow.
Jiggling when you're not even moving. They're just...
This is the
The
wind.
wind,
Bring it in
yeah.
there. So I had that story a little bit twisted. It's not because of the licensing. It's that they want to focus more on the Marvel Cinematic Universe characters. And this is according to a report from Shore Youth.
I feel like we have so many cinematic universe video games already.
Well, it's not a cinematic universe video game. It's just focusing on those characters. So because of that, you're not going to see, or you may not see Fantastic Four and X-Men because they're going to. Those are
okay,
the
I
Marvel
see.
Cinematic Universe.
Do they want cinematic designs then, or just like?
cinematic design sprites? Is how they're going to do
Well,
it.
nobody wants to see Fantastic Four in anything right now. That
Yeah.
last
Just burn
movie
that.
just definitely left a bad
Disney
taste.
rules their content with an iron fist.
Yeah.
Unlike
Oh,
many
yeah.
other... Like, I was... When
And
I was...
their actors.
Yeah, and the
You
actors.
mess with Mickey Mouse, you get shut down.
By Mickey Mouse.
I did an interview with the guys from BioWare who make the Old Republic game, and they were talking about. They said they love working for Disney. They said Disney is awesome to work for.
Wait.
There might have been like
They have to.
armed Disney
Yeah,
guys.
I was gonna
like,
say
yeah.
you made it sound like. No, first of all, we do love
No,
working
I don't
for them.
want to like say he was bitching about Disney. That's not the point of it. I'm not trying to say they're hindering the creative process of the developers, because they're not, or they didn't hint that whatsoever. But he said that they go over every single detail of everything, the colors of
Oh, yeah.
Chewbacca, the length of the hair on his nutsack, like every small detail that you and I would never even, the stitching of Han Solo's vest. I mean, they go over every single thing. So I could totally see if they're trying to make a power play to the other movie studios, putting a kibosh on characters that they don't want emphasized at this time.
Right. Because
So-
they don't own
Yeah.
the
They just want Doctor
like,
Strange
even,
in there.
In the comic book world too, like they pulled like when that all happened, the merger, they pulled Star Wars titles from Dark Horse and threw them over to Marvel. Like so that Disney now has all of
everything
in their control, and then all the Dark Horse stuff, like that was one of their biggest sellers was the Star Wars universe, and
Yeah.
now the Dark Horse didn't have it. Like it's a way different story now.
Yeah.
Like and it's much more PG. There's no Slave Leia at all.
Oh,
Yeah, they
yeah.
erased
They
that
nixed
completely.
that, and I think I can't remember who it is, Campbell or one of the artists was like, yeah, we had like a whole big Slave Leia statue, like a really pretty statue in the works, and they killed it.
so weird.
So sad.
Yeah,
But although
didn't know.
I gotta say, I have a little pin, like a Disney official licensed pin that I bought in Disneyland that is Minnie Mouse as Slave Leia.
Hold
I
on to
have
that.
it.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. I have
That's
two of
sick.
them.
Because the Disney like Illuminati are gonna knock on your door one day. Are you Jessica? Yeah. Boom.
Yep.
Knocked out, and then you just
Take the
wake up
pins.
and the pin's
and the
gone.
pin's gone.
Yep.
No, it'll
Replaced
be to replace with a pin.
replaced with
like
normal
just Minnie Mouse.
yeah, Minnie Mouse Leia.
So instead of the X-Men, do you think they're going to have like the group of gifted people?
Miracles.
That's what they call it in the MCU.
They're miracles.
Gifted.
No, but
Inhumans.
the thing is,
Oh,
There you go.
there are characters in Marvel vs. Capcom that are iconic just to the series. Like Wolverine. You
Wolverine
can't
is
make
the
one
main one,
without
yeah.
Wolverine.
Yeah.
So
He's gonna be Wolf.
No.
The
see,
wolf.
Wolfsbane, they'll have him, her in there.
that wouldn't make Capcom happy. And then there's other ones too. Like who are the other? major-
Magneto.
Cap is it? Oh, they put Cap in there.
Wolfatrine.
Yeah, well, that's what Shoryuken
Maybe.
was saying. It was like the loss of series mainstays like Magneto and Wolverine
Yeah.
would be a strong blow to many fans,
Damn, Aaron, we're good.
as opposed
It's a tough one. 'Cause
as well as popular newcomers like X-23, Phoenix, and Deadpool.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, I don't care about Deadpool's edition. I
Wow.
main,
but the world does.
I main
The world.
His ult
Magneto.
where he takes his health bar and beats you down with it.
Oh yeah,
So
That would be his ult.
the Marvel's probably trying to hyper control it with Capcom and be like, you can only use the Avengers, you can only use the people from their Netflix series.
And Doctor Strange.
and what's so
And
bad
Shield.
is
You can have all the Shield agents you want.
Marvel.
Oh,
needs to
yeah,
just-
I'm going to use Agent Coulson.
Marvel just needs
I'm a main
to
Agent
find
Coulson.
a way to buy back their properties, like big time.
Sony will never let them go. Like Spider-Man, like Marvel fans want
they got a
Spider-Man
little.
in freaking Marvel's hands so bad.
They showed that they're willing to make deals though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
but, like-
more so than before.
Like Mary Jane's character her name is Michelle because they can't use Mary Jane. Like there's so much they still can't
Oh,
use.
they're gonna
that
full
why?
blown go
Yeah.
that route.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay,
Like on IMDb right now it says Michelle,
you're right.
where it's supposed to be
Michelle
Mary Jane.
Jones.
I thought they
Yeah.
were just
But they can't.
they were
use
just
Mary
like,
Jane.
oh, this is before Mary Jane.
I mean, they might renegotiate. It might.
Just
happen.
please do it to keep the I don't know. Like you can still I fully believe that they can still, if they bought the X-Men, they can integrate them into this Marvel Cinematic
Oh,
Universe.
totally.
I think it's too late.
No, they
It's too
can.
late. They're almost done with this story. Maybe when they reboot it and start from
Well, the
scratch.
thing
Well, they're
is,
not gonna
is
reboot,
all
I
the
don't
stories that
Maybe in,
we've
like, 2020.
seen are all the they're still in like the 70s and 80s. Like they're not caught up to the time
They
period.
would scrap
yet.
those. They
No,
would
I feel
scrap
like
those
they
so
could still
hard.
pull
The
from
most
those.
current one, I think, is the 90s.
Was it 80s or 90s? I looked 80s to me
Just scrap that whole
because it was 70s
series.
before.
It was 70s before, and then I
And
think
then
the current one, because I think I remember reading a story that the current one
Was it 90s?
it was 90s because it was getting closer and closer to the animated cartoon.
But it still wasn't. It's still not modern, so they could
Right,
just push all the characters' ages a little bit and then add more modern characters, and it could
I-
still
Do
continue
another
from that.
Days of
want
Future
I
Past.
pray to the Lord above that they start
Stories.
fresh.
Thank you.
I want them to start
Start
fresh.
I
fresh.
liked
No,
the
start
newer
fresh.
X-Men
Make it-
movies.
make it
like
fresh.
First Class, perfect.
Even
Love it.
even if you do, and let's say let's say that there's a strange dimension.
We don't need another X-Men reboot. We have so many already.
But they haven't done it right. They haven't even told the core story right. So why would it's not even a
Well-
reboot?
And this would be the worst time because isn't the one good thing in that whole series Wolverine, the guy?
Yeah, he's
Jackman?
done.
He's done.
Yeah.
That's
So this
true.
would be the worst time, and he's the one who was campaigning.
No, this
maybe
is the
back
best
in the
time.
Maybe back in the day when he was like really campaigning to join the Avengers, it would have been cool. But like, you take the one good thing about that series, and then he's not there.
and like
for this.
Quicksilver, they already had Quicksilver in the Avengers.
Yeah, see that. Then there's a issue there because
Yep. Like literally, they had to call them miracles instead of mutants.
So stupid.
And they never said Quicksilver or Scarlet Witch. They said Wanda and Pietro because
Yeah.
they couldn't use Quicksilver or Scarlet Witch.
It can still be done.
I think they have Scarlet Witch now, but I don't know.
Let's reboot that one up. All right, guys, that was a good show. Good news, Webb. Good news. You did well.
Thank you.
You did well.
I do what I can.
I mean, you're still way behind in what you're playing, but you're making them
But
ground.
your news, you're number one.
News number one.
You might be the only one who brings news to the table, but
Yeah, you're number one in news stories.
You're
That makes
going to be
feel
just
good.
as bad as he is. I hope you know that.
I know. It's only because I'm winning.
I've created a monster.
You have, and pretty soon she's going to backfire on you. That's how it always works.
Now I run the podcast.
That's how Frankenstein went.
Use your anger.
Well, I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of good fun with you guys this week. We are going to end up cutting this one a little short. I know a lot of you guys stay for the after scene goodies, but we're going to cut and run because we have VGB business to take care of. But like I said, this is our month, ladies and gentlemen, on the 11th of December. You are not going to want to miss the Sac Gamers Expo. I said it right that time. The Sac Gamers Expo, but the URL, ironically, is Sac Gamers Expo.
Depending on how you say it.
Go there, buy your tickets early. They're cheap. It's not like one of those major conventions where they're going to charge you $100 to get in for the weekend. It's a one-day event. Tickets are like $10 maybe, and they might even be cheaper on pre-sale. And like I said, our booth is going to be popping. We're going to have
Free stuff
like we always do, and we're going to have a panel.
We have SWAT Cats memorabilia.
All that good stuff. Check us out on Twitter, Facebook, all the good stuff. You guys know the drill. Thank you so much. For Aaron Carter, David Webb, Jessica Rabbit, my name is Cory, and you've just been banged.